Wildfire mitigation is the act of preparing for a wildfire. This includes forest and fuel management, fire-resistant building construction, and identifying resources like people, equipment, and water for protecting property from a wildfire. The growth situation in Eagle County is typical for our western United States. Our expanding population is moving closer to the wildlands and the threat of wildfire. Wildfires are a frightening reality because homes and communities are threatened whenever one burns nearby. But if we remove the danger to life and property, wildfire can become a healthy and natural process for our forests.
Forest fires are a natural process. Neighborhoods burning down, certainly not a natural process. And if work isn't done by the homeowner and homes and neighborhoods are lost, we've combined the two events. And it's absolutely critical to keep those two events separate so that we can begin to recognize and relearn fire as a natural process whereby homes are not lost.
Rural growth has placed many homes in or near wildlands. This area is called the urban wildland interface. By protecting one from the other, we can allow our forests to burn naturally without threatening life or property. If you live in or near the wildland, it's your responsibility to prepare for the inevitable wildfire.
The individual homeowner is responsible for the maintenance and preparation of his property in the event of a wildfire. One misnomer that many homeowners have is that they believe that the fire department is prepared and has the resources, manpower, and equipment to save their homes from a wildfire event. But in reality, the homeowner really should be thinking like the firefighter himself and think about safety first. Is it going to be safe for me to go in and try to defend a home against a wildfire?
The power of a wildfire is based on three factors: topography, weather, and fuel. We can't do much about the first two, but we can control the fuel. By controlling the fuel around our property, we create a defensible space. Defensible space is what separates and helps to protect property and the wildlands. It also increases the level of safety for our firefighters by giving them room to work and time to protect our lives and homes.
Back in the 1800s, people built their houses out of all the trees that were right next to that. They decided, I'm going to build my house here. They cut down all the trees around their house. They had defensible space already. Right now, the recent building trend is how many trees can I put around my house? If you have too many around your house, it is not defendable. We're not going to risk our lives to protect your house if there's no way we can do it safely. We'll get people, pets out, but we're not going to risk our life for a house. Property comes second, life is first.
Managing our forests and protecting our homes from wildfire are often conflicting concerns. Our best asset is the knowledge we've gained from decades of research and practice in these fields.
I think there's a popular misconception about what treating means in that immediate vicinity of the house. And again, it does not necessarily entail paving or landscaping with rocks. There's a lot of vegetation that you can use and a lot of natural landscaping that is beautiful, that retains the privacy, that actually enhances the wildlife. That is important to not only you as a homeowner, but it's important to your neighbors, and it's important to your community, and most importantly, it's important to the forests that surround you.
This knowledge has been compiled to create a national program called FireWise. This presentation contains an overview of the FireWise program and several treatment plans for different forest types in Eagle County. Documents available on the CD include wildfire hazard maps for Eagle County and several FireWise materials. Please use this information to protect your property from wildfire and to help make Eagle County a FireWise community.